government, and with no other means and with seeking justice from the state government and from the state administration, we are here today on 24th day of our demonstration. Now, my question is, let the previous government do any mistake, or let the previous administrative agencies, education department do any mistake. That is their problem. But why the innocent teachers, we teachers should be victimized simply, and then we have to come on the road to demand for justice. Now, previous government also tried their level best to rehabilitate us in many ways, because they know that we are innocent and we are not victimized of any, or we don't come under the ambit of any judgment. That is why even the Gautam government, even the previous government also have created some force trying to rehabilitate all these unfortunate teachers. But there also, again, due to some allegation from different political parties, there somehow or the other, it was a contempt in the Supreme Court. But later on, that contempt was withdrawn, and that post is also a scope, or that post is also a good chance to accommodate all these teachers. But unfortunately, till today, we don't get any justice. Till today, we don't get any reason why we had been terminated. Till today, even the government representative is not coming up to us, is not coming here and sharing their concern. We had been raising our voice till today, 24th day. Many of us had been raising our voice and telling why though we are being simply terminated, and we had been even thinking that the government will send their representative as well. But till today we don't get any representative, and till today we are here sitting silently, seeking only one thing, that is justice. Why are we being terminated unnecessarily?
देखा गया गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने आप लोगों को बोला है कि 2 महीने के अंदर आप लोगों का नौकरी चला जाएगा, दे देगा फिर, मगर उसके बाद से कोई रेस्पॉन्स आया है कि नहीं आया है। और अभी जो आप लोगों को बोल रहा है कि इंटरव्यू देने के लिए, तो आप इसको कैसे देखते हैं? पहले जो गवर्नमेंट आने से पहले आप लोगों को वादा किया था कि आपकी नौकरी आपको वापस देगा, मगर अभी नहीं दे रहा है। और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने भी बोला है कि आपको 2 महीने के अंदर आपका समाधान होगा, मगर नहीं हुआ है। तो आप इसको कैसे देखते हैं, इस बारे में थोड़ा बताएं।
With due respect to the constitutional head of the state, our honorable youth icon chief minister, we 6 representatives from three organizations have met honorable chief minister on 3rd October, and he have assured our representative that our problem, our solution will be immediately solved within a span of 2 months. And accordingly, we respect that chair, we respect the constitutional head, and we were all expecting that our constitutional head, honorable chief minister, will resolve our problem within a span of 2 months. But eventually, after 2 months also, there had not been any, I would say, positive sign from the state administration, and thereafter we had held this sitting demonstration from 7 December onwards. Now, my point is, if you go through the government counter affidavit to the Honorable Supreme Court, there it is clearly written, or the verbal interview from the Honorable Education Minister in the videos are in public domain. You will notice that the Honorable Education Minister had been precisely many a time saying that we are very much concerned about these teachers, and on humanitarian basis, in accordance to their vision document, they will be solving our problem on humanitarian ground. And in the counter affidavit of the government given by the Education Department to the Honorable Supreme Court, it was clearly written that the state administration wants to accommodate these unfortunate teachers in Group C and Group D posts without any what is that called, without any interviews or without any examination. Now, accordingly, judgment was also passed on 5th August 2020, where it is categorically stated that these teachers may be accommodated in teaching department till 2023, or they may be offered as scholars and accommodated in different department. Now my question is, when you speak of scholars, how can you speak of again, another new things like examination, interviews? How can you speak of that when the state administration itself had submitted to the Honorable Supreme Court that these teachers might be accommodated without examination, without interview, and the judgment was also accordingly passed to that. Now, if you are asking these relentless teachers again, unfortunate teachers, to go for interview or examination, that means it is completely a violation of the Supreme Court judgment. I can call it court contempt. It can be called court contempt because the state administration is not acting according to the judgment of the Supreme Court. Now my question is, you see many teachers here who have completed more or less approximately 50 plus age. How can you compare these teachers to go and compete with those fresh students? Even myself and many of these teachers, I can proudly say we have completed our Madhyamik plus 2 intermediate examination by giving 2 exams in a day. 100 exam in the morning, 100 exam in the evening. And we have even our graduation also, you can go and check. Our graduations are all on part 1 and part 2 basis. 800 marks in a, per exams. Now when compare these youngsters exams, per semester 100 or approximately they will have 400 subjects per year. But in our case, part 1, 800 exams, they are also after 2 years, vast syllabus. How can you compare these teachers with those fresh young students? So there is, incomparable. It doesn't speak of logic. I don't know what is the government doing, but let me speak of my basic sense, civic sense. It speaks that how can you compare these 50 plus students to go and these teachers to go and compete with those youngsters of 21 and 22. And my clear point is, the Honorable Supreme Court judgment clearly speaks of giving solace to these teachers. Then you can accommodate them directly. That depends on the state administration. Now my question is whether our Honorable Chief Minister is really interested or whether he is not interested. The question lies upon him.